Okay. Well, this is the dampest squib of a start we've ever had.
Yeah, it kind of is, isn't it?
Why is the phrase damp squib?
See, I always get corrected when
You say damp squid?
On so many turns of phrase, I get it wrong.
Yeah.
On so many. But damp squib is one that I know.
Okay.
And I actually got to say to someone, it's squib, when they said squid.
Right.
And my God, did I like that feeling.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Me being the high ground.
I'd have loved to have seen that.
Loved it.
Being
I
the
absolutely
Hagrid,
loved it.
sorry.
Being the Hagrid?
Is that what you said?
High ground.
High ground. I genuinely heard Hagrid.
Me being the Hagrid.
Me being the Hagrid, as usual.
That's a new turn of phrase. I'm definitely going to start.
I
hate to get on my Hagrid here.
It's not damp squid. I know all about animals.
It's not squid, Harry.
Yeah.
It's squib.
Yeah.
Oh, so.
How would you not know what a squib is, boy?
Have you not learned about that in your class? Fuck that.
Tried to remember
the name of the class. And I was like, in your biology, it wouldn't be biology. Just say class.
Yeah.
But it has been a damp squib.
I don't really.
Don't get the expression at all. Damp squid would make more sense to me. Maybe damp.
Well, what's a squid got to do with anything? I guess would be my thing.
I really like when we find the name of the episode early. That's great. What's a squid got to do with anything?
Well, I'd see. I often when I'm editing, I go, "Oh, I can't pick something from early doors."
Right, and it's like then they'll turn
then
off.
They hear it and go, "Oh, but that was
that's
the peak."
it. That's the.
I'm okay for now. I need to find something later on, so they go, "There it is."
True. I usually try to.
Is it spoke about enough in Harry Potter that the wizards are utterly baffled by the Muggle world a lot of the time?
How do you mean?
Like Ron's dad is often like, tell me about cars. Like, surely they've seen a car.
No, of course they know cars.
Yeah, but there's like certain things.
That is an inaccuracy within the world.
There's certain things where they're just like they're aliens almost.
Yeah, but
it's
then,
like you're still living in the world. You go to fucking King's Cross.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. The fucking way he gets into work is that little fucking port hole in the telephone box that takes you into the fucking Ministry of Madge. There's loads of cars kicking about there.
There's always little
They're living
things.
in the Muggle world.
Yeah, they do live there.
Yeah.
But they're often like, tell me about newspapers.
Yeah,
what are they about? It's like,
you walk past them every day, cunt.
How are you going about? You just
that's why. No, you're right. That is that's an inaccuracy of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like if we were to go to, I don't know, Beijing and be like, what is all this?
What's this technology you got?
You're aware of it.
Yeah.
Even if you've never been there, you're still aware of certain things that are going on.
Could not agree more. Could not agree more.
They're meant to be these like clever.
That's such a good point.
Almost higher power being.
Oh, the book's bollocks now. You've crumbled the whole book there.
Forget the whole trans stuff. Let's get into the ignorance.
Tell me about trans people. Imagine if fucking Arthur Weasley did
what is that?
You silly muggles.
Yeah. I just won Willie Away Us.
Willie Away Us.
Yeah. It's not Willie Away Us, it's Willie Away Us.
All right, yeah. Oh, tremendous.
There we go. There's another episode title.
Yeah, both still within the fucking 5-minute mark. No, that's very, very funny.
They're remaking Harry Potter.
Yeah, I was just going to say they're doing a HBO TV show.
When did they come out, the movies? Was it like 2001, the first one?
No, the first one was, I think, before that. I think the first one was maybe, I want to say 99.
I don't think so.
2000?
Let's have a look. I remember...
the book was maybe 98?
I think it was an earlier book because I remember reading it in primary 5 and I remember them going, have you heard of this book?
94?
And we read it.
No, that's when I was born, so maybe after that. 96. Go in the middle.
Right, the first movie, 2001. Fucking
you
nailed it.
You did nail it.
I'm going to guess the book now. I'm going to go 94 then.
Right, okay. That's the year I was born.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Right, first book release.
And you know what? Something tells me that is right.
I'm way off.
96.
It was 2006. They made the movie first. No, 97.
97, right.
Yeah, I should have probably worked that out because I would have been 8. So yeah, that would check out. That's when it came out.
That would check out, yeah. It's the truth, Gareth.
Yeah.
I think you read the evidence and went, let me do my own algorithm.
No, I'm more upset that I didn't get right.
Figure it
I
out.
should have just done the maths in my head.
Such a special time that. Did you have your whole room Harry Potterized?
No,
Nah,
God,
neither,
no. I
mate.
hated it.
Me neither. You hated it from off the jump.
I really disliked the whole vibe. I was like, he's a little fucking dork that got scratched by a nonce and now he's famous. Fuck off.
Do you think Voldemort was a nonce?
Well, in my head, that's
a hot take.
He snuck into a bedroom and waved his wand at a child. I think he's a bit.
When you say it like that, it's a bit nonsy.
Yeah. I remember. Yeah, I disliked it for a long time and couldn't understand why anyone liked it. I think we've spoke about this before. I listened to the audiobook maybe 4 or 5 years ago.
Stephen
for the first
Fry
time.
must have enjoyed that.
Very good.
Yeah, Stephen Fry.
Easy listen.
Do you know the story about Stephen Fry and him recording the audiobook?
No, I do not.
I love this story.
Okay, good.
And I think it paints. If you are a J.K. Rowling hater, I think this is just. It's not as strong evidence, but it's more evidence to J.K. Rowling just being a bit prickly and a bit problematic. Although I also love this energy, and I think you will too. It's funny. So Stephen Fry, when recording the first book, J.K. Rowling, I think, asked for Stephen Fry to do it because she really liked his voice and his work.
Yes.
And so he's
who doesn't? To be fair,
who doesn't exactly? Exactly.
And if Fry's not available, Ian McKellen, that'd be a good one.
I think if you're actually going to rank them, you'd go McKellen before Fry.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, two icons.
But Fry's more gettable.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I reckon.
I thought you were going to say if you can't get Stephen Fry, do you get Hugh Laurie? And I went, no, you don't. You leave that alone.
I like Hugh Laurie, but yeah, not for that.
Not for that
job.
At all.
You need an old gay man.
Yeah. Exclusively. I only listen to audiobooks that are recorded by old gay men.
Beloved old gay men.
Maybe it's the...
What?
Nothing. Anyway, so he's recorded... I was going to go down a hole that I might not be able to get myself out of there.
It's amazing there's so much homophobia in this country when they are probably two of the most beloved people. If David Attenborough came out as gay, then what?
Game over.
It is. Like,
well,
all be gay.
Turns out we love you.
Yeah.
So, Stephen Fry, first book, in the booth, reading it, nailing it.
In the booth as well. Sounds like Stephen Fry's about to fucking spit fire. Stephen Fry in the booth.
Fire in the booth. Fucking magic in the booth, right?
Yeah.
So he's reading the book. And he's nailing it. Of course he is.
Yeah.
He's Stephen Fry. He's
one take. He didn't even stop. He just kept reading.
We won't need takes yet. It's just a cup of tea, and he's just fucking blitzed the entire book. But there's one phrase that gets away from him, and he struggles with it. And I think he said he had to do like maybe 12 to 15 takes of this one phrase. He couldn't get it because you still have to do it within the sentence. So it fucking. But the phrase was, and then Harry Potter pocketed it.
Oh, I think I have.
And he couldn't get it. Harry Potter pocketed it. And he just couldn't get it. And it's really stumbling. So then they were like, right, Stephen, this is actually getting a bit much now, mate. You need to fucking get this.
Yeah.
And he was like, right, let me phone JK. Let me phone JK and see if I can, just for the audiobook, say Harry put it in his pocket. Because I can do that.
That seems, I think that's very reasonable as well.
So he phones her. And he goes, listen, no, love the book. Love the book.
I think it's great.
And and the day's going great. No, we're having a good time here. You're gonna love it. Right?
I can tell by the way that Dumbledore's gay.
Yeah.
Just reading this now, I know.
I'm 6 pages in and I'm getting my gaydar's going crazy over here.
Beep, 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 beep. It exploded.
So, but JK, I'm having a little bit of problems here with Harry Potter pocketed it. I'm having a bit of problems with it. Any chance I could change it to Harry Potter put it in his pocket? She's there going, I mean, we did say before, Stephen, that we really wanted it to be exactly the same as the books so people could read along or children weren't getting a different... He was like, no, I'm with that. I agree with that. But just this one phrase. Yeah. Because I'm really struggling. No, it has to be Harry Potter pocketed it. It has to be. So not only that,
I feel like it should just be Harry pocketed it. Why is it the second name as well there?
Yeah.
You wouldn't. It just feels like
Gareth Waugh proclaimed it. You would just say Gareth proclaimed.
Especially if it was the first sentence in a book.
Yeah.
Like say it was the very first sentence.
Yeah.
Harry Potter pocketed it. Then that makes sense. You've introduced the character straight away.
And
but if the
he's
characters,
secretive.
if the character's established. Like,
Yeah.
I'm assuming this is
I could be wrong.
halfway through the book. I don't think that's the first phrase, because the first one is fucking.
Imagine it was, and that's the bit he's fucked at. She would be be
I'm
fired.
having a bit of trouble.
what bit?
The first line. Oh God, we've hired the wrong guy. He can't
Is
say the
McKellen
first
available?
fucking
Is
line.
get McKellen's number?
Yeah, McKellen's double the money. Fuck. Right, Stephen, are you going to be this the whole way through the book, or?
I think it is just this one phrase. I'm pretty sure.
Bring. Hello, me again. Second sentence.
How do you put
Struggling.
Hermine? I'm having problems here, JK.
What is that? Is that a name? What if we change her name to Helen? Just as one
I can
character.
say Helen.
Yeah.
So, I could be wrong, by the way. It could be Harry pocketed it, and he's just struggling with it.
Harry pocketed it.
Yeah.
It's
Pocketed
not,
it.
I suppose when your name's Harry Potter as well, that would make
Yeah.
that would cause some issue, especially if you've said Harry Potter loads
so
through
many
the book.
times. Yeah.
To then say Harry pocketed it would trip you.
Yeah. So it was tripping up old Fry, right?
Yeah.
Old gay Fry. It was tripping him up. So she said, "No, you've got to say it like it is in the book."
Why did
Why did I point out he was old gay?
Yeah, old gay Fry.
Yeah.
Just felt like unnecessary.
It felt like, honestly, in my head, it was going to be like a really nice, warm nickname. And then when it came out like hate
Close to
speech,
slur,
and I didn't like it. I didn't like it, and
Okay,
that's
good,
why I
good.
moved past it.
Apologies for that then.
Yes, Gareth apologizes for me on my behalf,
Yeah.
loads. So he struggles with this, the old gay guy. he's struggling with it. So not only does J.K. go, no, you have to say that. The phrase "Harry pocketed it" is in every subsequent book because she knew it would fucking trip up Fry. She put it in every book.
Right. That's. I mean,
funny, but
pretty
come
funny.
on.
So then so what? I'm so confused though. Like, I thought most of the books were done, but I guess they probably weren't. I guess the first one was such a global success.
Yeah.
That they would have done an audiobook pretty quick. I guess.
think maybe the first 2 or 3 were done.
Right. Okay.
But she from there went,
It's going in.
Fuck this guy. Yeah.
Imagine as well writing that and thinking, how can I fuck over Stephen Fry? Like, that's a thought going in our heads.
That was a thought for someone in the world.
This lovely children's book that I've made where I've created this whole magical world, but mainly it's about fucking over Stephen Fry. Here's the book, Stephen. Good luck.
Phenomenal callback. But yeah, I love that story so much because it actually says so much about probably what her personality and character type is.
Yes,
but
I agree.
Also,
I reckon
I do find that very funny.
reckon she's probably then not transphobic. She said one thing once about like, they should use our bathrooms. Everyone's like, oh, they should, and she's like, I'll fucking double down.
She's a double downer, JK.
She's a double downer.
Fair
play. Some people are.
Fair play. I mean,
I actually
don't
agree.
make me like her.
I actually agree. It's that Lemmy video. Don't back down. Double down.
Yeah.
Say to God, you weren't fucking there. I had to do it. I agree with that. I think you should double down. See if there's a controversy, a la an old video surfaces where you say something bad. I think you should go, fuck all you.
In the apology video, you should open with the thing that's got you in trouble. That should be the first thing you say in the apology video.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I didn't say beep earlier.
Yeah.
I think you're all beeps.
Yeah. Your apology video will be, old gay man. Said it, meant it. He is.
He fucking is, though.
Yeah.
Age.
Tech.
Sexual orientation.
Tech. Man. Boom.
I have assumed.
I will apologise for that part.
I'll totally do that.
But yeah, double down. I honestly think that people, because the apologies are never what people want.
No.
When somebody has some sort of public scandal and they apologise, there's always somebody going, oh, so now you got caught.
Your fucking PR
gonna,
wrote you a little apology.
You're apologising to these people who don't want an apology. They want a witch hunt.
Yeah.
Like, they've never heard of you before. They don't care. I mean, it sounds like I'm now talking specifically about one situation. No, I think in general, like, say Hugh Laurie. Say Hugh Laurie has some scandal where he goes. No, I'm just using it as an example, not a hypothetical one. Good. Hugh Laurie comes out and goes like, "Oh, well, you know, Mexicans can't ice skate," and it's a flippant comment.
Fuck you,
and everyone goes, "What is this? Fuck you!" Like, nobody cared about that before. If he then comes out and goes, "Sorry," why?
Can they?
No.
It's a very hot country, guy.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think they've kicked about many ice rinks.
Jamaicans got a bobsled team. I don't think anything's...
In a film.
No, that was a real thing.
Cool Runnings isn't a true story.
It is. Yeah, of course it is.
Are you fucking shitting me, bro?
No, of course it's a
The
true
Jamaican bobsleigh team is a true tale?
Like, they embellish a lot of it, but yeah, it's a true story.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, Disney have done it again. What brains?
Where do they come up with this stuff? Just throw a dart. Right, Jamaicans, bobsleds. That's fun. It's a very hot country. How would they even do that?
Oh, I got some sleeping
John
girl.
Candy.
This needs to end well. Dwarfs, we'll be fine.
That's fine. We can make that work. The old Disney dartboard. Why have we got so many controversial topics up there? Dwarves, who put that in? Walt, was that you? Well, that was me.
Walt.
Yeah. Old frozen Walt.
Yeah. Hygienically frozen, is that what they say?
Cryogenic.
Hyrogenic.
Yeah. I don't think that means...
My smart moments.
We all think, we can just unfreeze him and he's back alive. I think he's fully dead. Like.
Yeah, of course he is.
But he is
that's
frozen.
That's a lie of science. Tick for religion. That is a
I don't think you
definite
can
lie
freeze
of science.
somebody.
No. And just unfreeze them when they're back. It's not fucking Han Solo, mate. You haven't just fucking put him in time. No, he's dead. I don't know why you would freeze him, but they've chose to.
Yeah.
Just so there's some...
He asked for it, I guess.
Just so there's some element of immortality there, even though, as we've discussed, you're dead.
Ah, yeah, that's interesting, actually. How do you want to be disposed of?
Great question, Gareth, and I'll tell you the truth. Burned.
You want burned?
Burn me, bitch.
Why do you want burned?
I genuinely look at graveyards now as like one of the most arrogant things. I really do.
I had no idea where that was. I thought you were going to go spooky. And you're like, it's too scary there. I don't want to live there.
No. It's so arrogant.
Why is it to have a wee headstone like, this is me?
I was, I get it. I got it maybe back in the time when
there was only 6 of us.
When there was
there's too many.
Couple
of us
hundred.
Now. Yeah.
The fact that anyone would get a headstone now is like, mate, look, there's no room left.
Yeah.
There's no room left. But me forever dead. It's like, get over yourself.
Actually,
get over yourself.
Do you know? I fully expected to disagree with you. I think you've really convinced me on that.
Thank you.
What a wild thing.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Give me a big luxurious box, velvet lined.
Yeah, I know. That's to me. That's
for you to rot in.
Yeah. What are you bringing? Well, there's a whole other fucking life's gonna keep going.
Yeah.
There's so many people coming after you. But I should stay here. Get me to fuck.
Yeah.
As soon as I'm dead, burn me, chuck me in an urn, put me on a fucking window case for Ailey.
Window case.
Or windowsill.
Yeah.
And then when Ailey goes, give it to the kids. Then the one after them, they'll forget all about me, and it'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want burned.
No.
Because I feel like it's a waste. It's a burn of energy. Like, so we have spent so much time on this world.
Yeah.
Eating fishes, plants, animals. I've consumed all, taken parts of this world.
Mainly animals for me.
Consumed it all.
Yeah.
Chickens. I've taken from the world a lot of energy. To then just burn me feels like a waste. Give me back so that you can have more of that stuff.
What do you mean give me back? Plant you?
Well, like if you think about the transfer, plant me, maybe.
Could you seed me?
You can do that, can't you? You can get put in a bag under a tree and it helps the tree grow or something.
No way.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant. Yeah.
So yeah, make
I had no idea about that. That's fucking...
I also sometimes like just fucking lob me in the ocean, give me some fish to eat.
Yeah.
Something should eat me. There should be like, I should give all the energy that I've consumed back.
How would you feel about another person eating you? I'm talking straight up cannibal.
Yeah, not great.
Dark web you.
Not great about it. To be fair, because that feels sordid, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Feels sinful.
It is sinful. To eat another man, definitely a sin.
Yeah.
Definitely a sin.
You know, Weight Watchers uses sins as like the barometer of like, that's a bar of chocolate, 6 sins. We've had a whole human, that is all the sins. You're going to hell.
I think you're going to jail now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to jail, then hell for eternity.
But then also...
The afterlife's jail.
But then also, so what would you want to eat you? You'd want the right thing to eat.
Well, I get...
Tiger. That'd be class.
Yeah.
You're already dead, so there's no pain.
Yeah.
I would actually like to watch that. Sorry, not just you specifically. Just anyone.
A person be eaten by a tiger.
A dead person.
Right.
Mauled. And also, good for the tiger.
Well, that's what I think. I feel like I should be given back.
Yeah.
It feels like, if you think about the transfer of energy, this is a bit hippy-dippy now.
No, I love it.
The transfer of energy roundabout. Like, the sun makes the plant grow, then I've eaten the plant, shit it out.
Yep.
Hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
I hope there's not a plant still in me. I feel like
just a plant and a bit of chewing gum you had 7 years ago.
Give me to let me rot somewhere so that plants grow or something gets something from it. If you just burn me, it feels like a waste of energy.
Yeah.
You just crisp it up and now it's powder. That's no good for nobody.
Here's a fucking proper one for the books. You've convinced me.
Wow.
Look at that.
That has never happened before. I think that means that beautiful. The podcast is over.
Yeah. Good night,
Vienna.
everybody.
And that's the last
we
episode.
Never thought we'd agree on anything.
No.
No, that's beautiful. Yeah, no, I've now changed my mind to... I still stand by my, if you're fucking tombstone, that's just so arrogant. But
I think it's cheaper to get burned.
If I could help a tree on my way out...
What about a Viking burial? Get on a raft, somebody shoots a flaming arrow at you. That's pretty good.
I quite like the I should know this as a Marvel fan. I should know this. At the end of Guardians of the Galaxy 2, spoilers, when Yondu dies, and they give him a something funeral. I want to say scavenger. He wasn't a scavenger though, was he?
I don't know.
Is it a scavenger's funeral? I'm a fuck.
How many times have you seen Guardians of the Galaxy 2?
7?
7 times!
About.
Fucking hell.
5 maybe?
It's a shit one as well, that one. Genuine shock.
You haven't just said that.
It's a bad one of the Marvel movies.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2?
Yeah.
Top 4.
Wow, it's too long. Guardians of the Galaxy 1's top 4.
I put 2 over 1.
Do you?
Same with, do you know what else? I also controversially put 2 over 1 in. Trainspotting.
Right, not seen that.
I think... You've not seen Trainspotting 2?
Can't say I have.
Oh, you got it. Better than the first.
I've seen it, but according to you, and I ring you.
And I know cinema.
Yeah. I've seen the scene when they're in the Rangers club and they sing the
it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant.
anti-Celtic songs and stuff.
Brilliant. No, that's
pretty good.
I think Trainspotting 2 this isn't actually, I don't think it is controversial. I think it's a much better film, but it's just never going to hit the cult status of the first one.
There was some, the monologues, obviously, a huge selling point in that. The Choose Life. It's iconic, and one of the most incredible. Yeah.
And it's the opening of the fucking film.
Yeah.
They smashed it straight away.
Yeah.
Straight away, smash.
Stephen Fry was like, right, I can't say choose life.
Can Begbie put it in his...
Can't say choose life. Can we change it to choose fun? Choose fun.
Irvin,
choose a big fucking telly.
Nah, we gotta go for
choose life. Is like, it's more poignant, really. I tell you what, I was watching Adventure Time.
Yep.
Fan?
No.
No, you never seen any of it?
It's a cartoon, innit?
What does that mean?
I don't watch cartoons.
Right. At all?
Yeah, like even Family Guy and stuff. There's just something about cartoons. It's not. It's almost like how some people can't watch stuff in black and white or like with subtitles. Mine's is cartoon.
Right. Okay.
I really enjoyed F is for Family, but I still had to get over that.
The get over there was a cartoon. Yeah. That's incredible to me because
you love it.
Predominantly would be that. But there was a speech at the end of one of the episodes.
Made you cry?
No.
Got you though.
There's something in it, and I went, "What just happened?" Because it's a pretty silly show.
Yeah.
It's very silly.
Adventure Time.
There's a
for
dog.
Kids, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Young adults.
That's how I would respond when I was big into
I'm too old to watch it, probably.
When I was big into my wrestling phase. It's for kids.
Well,
simmer.
I mean, predominantly,
you're not wrong, sure, but also other people can.
Yeah. But it was a silly episode where they were transporting some tarts from one place to another.
Actually,
like, don't lose these tarts.
Can I just say, before you go on your tart point, everything I've just said about cartoons is bollocks.
Right.
Because
you love them.
I absolutely do. I absolutely do. Every single time Disney has done animation, I fucking adore it.
Like what?
Off the top of my head, yeah?
Yeah.
Onward,
you really enjoyed.
I cried like a baby in that. Zootropolis. mate.
That's pretty good.
I fucking love
Pretty good.
Zootropolis.
Yeah.
I don't have a kid, by the way.
The difference with those is they're like CGI rather than 2D animation.
Yeah, right. Okay.
So is that your stipulation?
Maybe that's my step.
So
anyway,
listen,
tart point.
Yeah, well, it was just this speech at the end. So this gingerbread man shows up and he's crazed, and everyone goes, "Don't move. You can't see us if we don't move." Silly.
Yeah.
And this was so left of field for the cartoon. I'm going to read you his little speech, which is, "This cosmic dance of bursting decadence and withheld permissions twists all our arms collectively. But if sweetness can win, and it can, then I'll still be here tomorrow to high-five you yesterday, my friend. Peace."
What?
Yeah, it was bananas.
That's a poem.
Yeah, I thought it was beautiful as well.
Yeah, fucking hell.
I was like,
You just dropped a wee bit of poetry there.
it was just it just felt like quite philosophical
It's
for
very philosophical
a kids' cartoon.
And it's crept up on you as well. That's again a big factor of the impact.
I think it's, from what I know, Adventure Time eventually goes quite philosophical and starts making points. But at first it's like, let's save the elephant from the Candy Kingdom.
Watching
The cogs work there.
the cogs. Just that was the definition of I'm asleep at the wheel, get us back to safety.
Mouth work, mouth help.
Let's get the elephant away from the Candy Kingdom.
There is a Candy Kingdom in Adventure Time.
Oh, wow.
And there's an elephant called Tree Trunks. So it wasn't totally...
It was legit.
It wasn't
It was
totally
factual.
I don't think there's an episode where they have to get Tree Trunks out of the Candy Land. But yeah.
But it's all the information's correct.
Yeah, Tree Trunks
Does stand up as a sentence.
is like a little old lady,
Ooh,
sort of. Loves apples.
That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Of course, elephants all love apples.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was thinking about this the other day. I watch fucking garbage, but I love my little... This is how fucking ridiculous I am. I watched The Equalizer 2 yesterday with Denzel Washington, and I genuinely found myself going, look at you watching a proper film. The Equalizer 2. Haven't seen the first one.
You love a sequel, don't you?
Yeah, haven't even seen the first one. I thought that looked garbage. I just went straight to 2.
Oh my god, I can't. That's so upsetting to me.
And I will be honest with you, Gareth. If we'd had this conversation before I'd watched Equalizer 2, I would have totally sat here and argued with you about how Equalizer 2 will stand up on its own, and I know it will. Do feel like I would have benefited from watching the first one more.
Yes.
I think there was definitely characters development that I didn't get through the first, because there was like this big shock of, what, he's a baddie? And I was like, they've just introduced him.
Yeah.
He's probably had a whole time being a goodie in the first one.
Yeah.
So yeah, probably would have benefited from more from watching
the same reason I've not watched Fast and the Furious 7. I haven't seen the first 6.
What?
And Space Odyssey. Haven't seen the first... Is it? Oh, fuck.
What?
Is that the right... I
Space Odyssey?
No, I think I've fucked the joke.
Really?
Fuck. Let me check.
I have no understanding of what the joke was.
I know you wouldn't, but I want to get it right.
Space Odyssey.
2001: A Space Odyssey. I haven't watched that because I haven't seen the first 2000.
Yeah.
I actually meant 10,000 BC, I think, is the joke I was going for. But never mind. We can edit, and I'll look like a genius. So enjoy that, kiddos.
No, this is all staying in.
Yeah, obviously. We don't edit.
I remember there was one episode where I said, oh, I need to edit something. And now I'm looking back at it, I don't think I did.
Right.
So there might be an episode out there where I say something, I go, oh, that's definitely not allowed in. It's probably
still in there.
No one's messaged or anything, so
no one's messaged.
Guess we got away with it.
Now people
what the fuck was that?
Listen back. What's this?
More heads, baby, more heads.
Yeah.
Remember that time in episode 4 when we both got our knobs out?
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Controversy?
Controversy fucking shifts the old algorithm.
It really does. It really does.
My latest stand-up video.
Do it. Yeah.
I say that Texas is more racist than Utah in a crowd work clip.
Yeah. And
the amount of Americans in the comments going, Utah's way more racist than Texas.
Great.
Fucking bananas. My phone's been going tits.
Great.
Got 750,000 views on that video.
Woo!
Because folk are commenting on it, so the algorithm goes, people are liking this.
Yeah.
It gives it to more people.
Yeah.
So it's went pinging.
That has. 100% ping. 750k.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
Second most viewed of all time for me.
What's number one?
The blind guy.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty great. Did that hit Mel?
It got to 950 and then TikTok removed it.
Oh, bollocks.
Violated community guidelines, apparently. So I challenged it, and then I clicked on it the other day. It says, oh, sorry, yep, we've checked it. Yeah. Well, it says we've reinstated it, but they haven't. It's still off. So I emailed them. I was like, can we put that back on, please?
And maybe push it as well. Get me across the line, this Mel.
Let's get up to the milli.
Yeah.
A milli. That fella from that clip.
He loves it.
He was a great sport. I messaged him. We spoke on Twitter and stuff, and I was like, do you mind me putting the video out? Is that okay? And they, not he.
Oh, bollocks. I've done
it
again. I've fried myself.
That's all right. They were like, yeah, that's totally fine. I messaged them last week, and I was like, I'm hosting the Glasgow Stand again this weekend. I feel like I owe you some tickets.
Yeah.
Would you like to come along? And they said, yes, I would love to.
And you ripped him again, got it on camera, and that's going on TikTok tomorrow, baby.
Yeah. So if you want to see me making fun of a blind person again, just wait till Monday, baby.
Round 2, ring the bell.
He's already dead.
I can't believe I fell for it again.
Yeah.
Again.
Her name was Oshin, I think. But I got it wrong at the time.
That's a great name. Oshin.
Oshin. But I was saying it as they were saying it, and they were like, no.
That's what I'd say.
And they went, that's close enough.
Should we do a couple of personal cues?
Yeah, sure. Are we at that time? It felt like a fun, fast episode, that.
Fun and fast.
What time is it?
Time.
Okay.
Time's passed.
Are we doing a short one?
Is it a short one?
I don't know that because I don't know how long we've done. I'm asking.
I'm giving you zero of the information.
Yeah.
Right, is it? We're at 32.
Oh, seems short, that.
Is it?
It's normally 40. You get a paper cut?
Nah, fucking hit my hand off the thing.
Oh, right. We can do.
No, you're right. Maybe I have. I thought the personal questions usually took about 10 minutes, but it doesn't really, does it?
No, they're very short
they're
normally.
Very short. Yeah. No.
But it feels weird to do anything else now.
Now this actually might have to be a legitimate edit point.
Yeah.
This might have to be a real one.
No, I don't think so.
We
don't edit.
The funny edit. Okay.
We don't edit nothing.
I was in a point. I had a point lined up, and it has gone. And I think that's why I panicked and went, let's just go to the personal cues.
I finished my solo dad adventures this weekend.
How it didn't seem like it was solo for as long as you anticipated it to be.
No, it was the same length of time.
Really?
Yes.
I thought they didn't get on the flight for
They did not get on the flight. Right. So Laura was away for a hen do.
Where were they going?
Krakow, Poland.
Krakow for a hen do. That's gonna go wild.
Yeah.
That's gonna.
One of those bitches was dying.
Yeah.
So I dropped her off at the airport at 3 p.m. on Friday.
Nice.
I was like, have a great weekend. See you when you get back.
Yeah.
Their flight kept getting delayed. Got cancelled at like 10 p.m. that night. And I was like, oh shit, what's happening then? And they were like, we've been put up in an airport hotel. We're going to figure out if there's somewhere we can fly to tomorrow. Who knows? We'll pick a place. Yeah. Or we'll figure it out.
Oh, did they go somewhere else potentially?
But all the flights, because we're last minute, were so expensive for that amount of people. So they got like refunded their flight and they're going to get compensation for the delay.
Yeah.
But they were like, fuck, right, well, we can't fly anywhere.
Yeah.
So
fuck
they did, well, you close. They did what any sensible Hindu would do. They got on the tram to Waverley, missed their first train. Bit of a disaster. And then they jumped on a train to Newcastle.
Newcastle, of course.
Yeah.
That was a bit rogue. Newcastle, of course.
Newcastle, of course. You love it here in Newcastle. We got a bobsled team in Newcastle.
So they went to fucking Newcastle for a couple of days.
to the tune.
Oh, that to be fair, it's
not a bad option.
It's not a bad option at all.
And so she got back.
But I mean, it's no Krakow. Famously, that's
famously not Krakow.
A motto.
It says that. Welcome to Newcastle upon time. Parentheses.
Not Krakow. Crack
but
on.
It is cracking.
You can crack.
Krakow. Yeah.
Cracking. Crack on.
Yeah.
It's really tickling, but it is cracking.
Yeah.
It's cracking.
It's nie Krakow, but it's cracking.
Oh, mate. The amount of times have I told someone it's named Krakow, but it's cracking.
Yeah. She got back yesterday. Just me and the boy all weekend.
Did I ever tell you about this? Scarred me for a bit, actually. Like, I was really traumatized by this. But I remember I went to, actually full circle, when I was a young whippersnapper, I went to Newcastle to watch the wrestling.
Okay.
And my mum and dad came with me. Side subplot to this story. My dad hated wrestling.
Really?
Really.
What does that do?
Oh, but it's bloody fake, innit? He's one of them. And he hated it. My God. He'll hate me saying
this. Why
is
wrestling the only thing that people do that with?
I know.
Why does nobody go to watch like The Lion King in the West End and go, that's not a lion?
I actually weirdly think my dad would also go, that's bloody rubbish. I can tell that's a fucking man. I can see him.
Yeah.
I think my dad
too much of him.
But
I'm not Stephen Fry. I don't want to see all your bits hanging out, boy.
I don't want to see all your bits. Stephen would bloody love this, but it's not for me, boy.
And that's fine.
But, they don't do that with anything. Like, no one's watching fucking The Walking Dead.
That's not gonna happen.
Like, but with wrestling, just because it's predetermined, people are like, it's fake, and it's like, it didn't look that fake when he jumped off that fucking Hell in a Cell through the table. That looked pretty real, actually. I don't know how they faked that. But yeah, so my dad's there and he's just fucking arms crossed, hating life, hating it. I'm not lying to you, Gav. I'm not lying. The second John Cena's music hit, my dad lost his shit. He lost his shit.
I can't see him, boy.
And then when the match was over, Cena won. My dad, I'll never forget this, clapping away for fucking big match Cena, clapping away, looking down to me going, I tell you what, he's fucking cracking him. He puts on a show. He puts on a show.
Wow.
Robert Mutch with John Cena puts on a show. But anyway, so when we were down in Newcastle, I saw the most traumatizing thing I've ever seen in my life.
All right.
So I would have been about, I want to say 7, 8 years old. 10, 12, 14, 15, don't matter, right? Young. Walking, and my mum and dad didn't see it, but we're walking around Newcastle and there's this little alleyway. And I think I've got like a little ice cream or like a little lollipop or something. And I look up the alley and I see how best to politically describe these two chaps?
Down on their luck, people?
Yeah.
Apparently we don't say homeless anymore, do you know that?
Homeless, well that's what I heard.
Homeless adjacent.
That can't be the new, what's the politically correct term for it?
I don't know, but I saw online, maybe I've been suckered in. The right always do this. You can't even call them a woman anymore. That's not true. Nobody's ever said that.
Like, I get why.
I think I've maybe read somebody go, you can't call them homeless.
Yeah.
And I've went,
like,
what?
Shit, the new term coming.
Yeah.
Because I get why we can't be calling them tramps or whatever anymore. Yes. I get that. So these couple of tramps are... but I look up the alley and these two homeless people. Well, one was definitely homeless.
Right.
The other might have been a working woman. An old, haggard working woman.
Sea hag.
She literally was working because she had... this is the only image I saw. It's his hands behind his head. No about. And she had a feather duster.
What?
And she was just dusting on his balls and knob to make him piss.
To make him piss?
To make him piss.
That feels like something you should be doing indoors.
If he'd had one.
If he had one.
If he had
it indoors, he would have.
It traumatized me.
Do you think how old were you? Sorry, I think it is quite pertinent
I'm
to the story.
I'm going to say 8 years old.
Right. Is it possible that the man wasn't pissing? That was to make him do something else?
And
your little brains went, why is he doing a whittle?
If that... Okay, this is what I'll say. If he was doing something else, and that was his stream, fair fucking play to this guy.
Right.
Because there was...
I just don't understand why the feather duster would help with the urination. Do you neither?
I don't understand the science of it, mate.
What colour was this feather duster?
The multicoloured. Like like a clown's feather duster.
Yeah, the classic.
Yeah.
I know. I can see it. Sort of like pastel colours.
Yeah.
Red on the end. Yellow mostly in the middle.
Mainly in the yellow, orange in the middle.
Green
bit of blue at the bottom.
Yeah, god damn it.
Yeah, it was horrifying.
And how did your mum and dad not see this? It was down an alley. You
It
just
was
had a
down
quick
an
glance.
alley. I looked and he kept walking and kind of kept it to myself. Traumatized.
What happened to the ice cream at this point? Straight in the bin?
Proper fucking.
Did you lick it
film.
off? Oh no!
Just fucking slowly fell out the hand, slow motion. As it hit off the floor.
What's wrong, boy?
My mum and dad, to cheer me up, had to buy me a whole bunch of
cheer you
football
up?
stickers, football panini stickers. Going, right, take your mind off it, boy.
To cheer you
Forget about the knob. Think about you got Sheila in there.
Yeah.
Sheila.
Yeah. Sheila and Cedar. What year was this?
Yeah. 2008, baby.
All right, yeah. Wow, that's an awful lot. I feel like that shouldn't have been told to me.
Really?
It should have been told to a therapist.
It's kind of what this is for me.
Yeah, I'm not a professional though, so you shouldn't burden me with that.
Have you seen anything like that? I remember.
That used to be a Twitch thing. People would sometimes come in with your problems, and you would have to go, I'm not a therapist. I'm not qualified to deal with that.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's a problem.
I'm just trying to play fucking Resident Evil, baby.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get some spooks on, all right, for some clips. I wouldn't say it's a problem, but repressed childhood, just like
trauma.
You're not old enough to understand.
Why is there a feather duster, mummy?
I remember I was in Pizza Express.
Why is it clean and dirty?
Pizza Hut. I remember I was in a Pizza Hut with my mother at the top of Northbridge.
Yes.
Just seen Shrek. Just got a new donkey toy. I'm having the greatest day.
Yeah.
And a man just ran in and fucking jumped on a table and fucking exposed himself, shook it about.
Oh my
and
God.
fucking ran out. That
To
was
you?
another one. Nah, it was a couple of tables to the right.
Jumped on a table.
Yeah. But I remember him going, look at it. Just shaking his nose. And then he fucking ran out. That was another one that I was like, that feels like he's taken something from me. Bit of innocence gone now.
Donkey toy in the bin. I don't want it anymore, mummy.
That had layers.
Yeah.
Have you ever had anything not like that? But maybe like that. Have you ever experienced
Absolutely not.
Really?
I've never once seen a...
You've never seen a knob in the wild? You must have seen a knob in the wild.
Not that I can think of. Maybe like a man peeing in the motorway or something. I don't know, but
maybe a man peeing in the motorway
at the
How
side
much
of the
are you
road.
drinking in? That is a very high
feel like
speed to be going. Got it. I took that
I wasn't
in.
driving. I feel like it
That's
was
another one. You've just reminded me of another one.
I think it was more of a thing in like the 90s. People would piss at the side of the road.
Yeah,
much more often.
that's another one. You've reminded me of another one. Coming back from Wales again, young boy. There was a stag, I assume, tied to one of those fucking signs on a roundabout. He was just tied up. He was naked.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Facing
another
out.
one. Yeah, well, he's fucking just, look at it.
Wow.
He's so pissed. That was another one that, again, just feel like it just takes a bit of you away.
I'm surprised you've any innocence left to give.
Yeah, maybe this is why. Young Gareth has seen too many knobs just in
Too many. I
in
mean,
places they shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Knobs in places they shouldn't be.
Alleys, Pizza Hut, roundabouts. That would be the great title of a biography.
Alleys,
Pizza Hut, roundabouts by Gareth Mutch. And the next time I saw a knob, a story of knobs.
It's a constant callback throughout the book.
Fair, well.
So the third knob
Yeah.
that I saw. You've never seen? I can't believe you've never seen a.
I've never had any of those, frankly, mental encounters happen. The stag's the least mental of the lot.
Wow.
But yes, I've never seen anyone be dusted into urination.
That one's weird. That one's weird, I'll give you.
And I've never been fucking having a bit cheesy garlic bread and seen a cheesy floppy knob.
You've never seen a flasher?
No. No, not once.
Do you think more people have or haven't seen a flasher?
Haven't.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Mad
I was
question.
maybe going to try and make an argument for it.
You gave up.
It's way lower.
Well, let's do a personal cue.
I like how stole from the personal questions. I just went, let's
Here's
just
something
dig deep
personal.
in my personal bag.
Yeah. Something deep within my psyche that I want to bring up. Yeah, wow. I don't know how to deal with any of that.
How would you think you would deal with them if you were there in the moment?
A laugh. I think I would find it very funny.
What one?
All
of them?
Yeah, I think that would be very funny.
Even young War?
Yeah, I don't know. I'd like to think I would just go, well, that was mad, wasn't it?
That was mad.
We can all agree that was mad, right?
Mate, I'm not disagreeing that it's mad. But you're in pizza with your mum, for crying out loud.
6 pound buffet deal. I'm just trying to get some pepperoni, sir.
There's a knob in the room.
There's a knob everywhere.
Have you ever watched a sex scene with your mum in a film? Double it. Double it when you're in a fucking Pizza Hut.
What is your mother saying? Because now, as a parent, that's where my head goes with stuff like that. I'm like, what would I say if that happened?
Deathly silent. She played it off like nothing was happening.
Jeez, that
I was like, Mum, what was the... Don't look at it. Nothing's happening. It's a show. It's a show that's not for us.
That fella must have been cold. What's that mean, Mary? Never mind.
Look at that. No, don't want to go down that route.
What jobs have you been fired from? You've never had a job. I've never been fired. So you haven't had one.
I've had 3.
And what were you doing last time you felt moist in your crotch? Running, I guess. Running.
Repeat that question.
What were you doing last time you felt moist in your crotch? I was running to a bathroom. And didn't make it on time. That's not true. I just think I was running. I was sweaty. That's probably it, innit? I don't know. Nothing that fun there. What were you doing last time you felt moist in your crotch? Gyrating up against a woman? Thank you. The cum train's arrived.
The cum train's arrived.
Thank you, madam. Choo-choo.
These are both very good questions.
Good, because they were both bad.
So I think we should both jump in on these.
Yeah.
And let's fucking open up here, because these are good questions.
Okay.
These are good questions. First one. We're just dipping our toes here. What is the most dangerous thing you've ever done?
Interesting.
I think I know mine. And
Either...
it's on YouTube.
Wow.
Yeah.
Of either shooting guns, quite dangerous, I guess.
Shooting guns?
Yeah.
You've shot a gun?
Several.
Oh, most. Several.
I've got a gun on me right now.
Nah.
I do.
Where'd you keep it?
In my pants.
It's moist. Is that
moist.
why
It's a wet
down
gun. Yeah. It doesn't work anymore. It's too wet down there. Bungee jumping, maybe?
Ooh, that's pretty dangerous.
I don't think it is, though. I guess that's...
Anything that passes health and safety regulations
isn't
that dangerous.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that's it. I jumped off the waterfall once.
Yeah,
and there was a rock jutting out at the bottom.
Very dangerous.
So you had to run and jump to clear it. If you just stood and jumped, you're hitting that rock.
Fuck me.
So that's a lot. And it's way up
what
there.
If you slipped?
Exactly. Waterfall. Very way up there. And there's like... We walk up there and there was like maybe 4 or 5 guys already there that we weren't with. And there's 4 of us. And they're all standing and we're like, we're all weighing it up. We're like, fuck, you got to run and jump to do that. My mate's big brother, right, just goes fucking out of the way, runs and dives.
Oh my God, head first.
Head first.
Oh
dives
my
head first
God.
into the water. Clears it by quite some distance.
Yeah, but still.
And we were like, fucking hell.
Oh my Lord.
That's a level of bravery I would
that
never
is
know.
a man.
That is a man.
Oh my God. I would be the same.
Yeah.
I would.
That was one of the best days of my life, that one, actually.
Yeah, that would be. That sounds
Not
like
that
an
moment.
awesome day.
That was like a good little bit of it.
Yeah.
So then he did it, and I went, oh, well, fuck it. And I jumped off next, feet first. And I was like, but I was scared the whole time.
Oh
that felt dangerous.
Him just fucking.
But the plunge pool, this was at the Falls of Fallock in the north of Loch Lomond. The plunge pool where the water goes in is quite big and round, deep as well. Lovely. You can go down a little bit from that, and there's another little pool that you can sit in. We all sat in it, height of summer.
Yeah.
And what you would do is
couple of beers.
You throw the cans of beer up to the top plunge pool, right? You just launch them up, and they'd get like chucked about by the waterfall, and they would come down one at a time. And there's 4 of us, right? So as it comes, first of all, it's cooled down by the water.
Yeah.
You've got to crack it open and drink, and then the next person gets the next one. And by the time the 5th one comes, the first person's got to finish that one.
Class. That's a great drinking game.
Me and that guy's big brother as well both shat in that river, which was not pleasant. Turned sideways and did a jolly, and it came out.
Wow, you've shat in a moving stream.
Yeah,
that's living.
It came out like
that's living.
It came out like a snake because there's no gravity or whatever.
Oh my God, that's so gross. Yet
gross.
I'm exhilarated by it.
Yeah,
I want that experience.
Then we were in the tent that night. It was great.
Oh, that's class. Where is this?
The Falls of Fallock. It's called. It's north of
How findable?
North side of Loch Lomond.
How findable would that be?
Very findable.
Right, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I would like that moment. I'm going to shit and just go, I'm feeling like, whoa.
I went there last year, I think.
Nice.
And relived it all. I was like, man, I shit.
Just shitting there yourself. It's not the same without the boys.
It's not the same
just
without
lobbing up beaters. Oh, God, they're coming so fast.
I was hammered, covered in shit. Really ruined it for the tourists there.
The most dangerous thing I've ever done, I let off a firework from my ass.
Hey, all right.
Pretty dangerous.
Jackass. Was that Jackass inspired? Yep.
100%.
That little thing they put at the start saying, don't do this. These are professionals. You went, fuck that.
I just loved it so much. I did a whole Jackass film.
I think I've seen that video of you letting firework off.
Yeah, I put it up. I'm very proud of it. I'm very, very proud of it.
How was it secured to your rectum?
Clench.
You clenched
Yeah.
and then let go as it fired off?
Oh, no, it projectiles over there. Yeah.
Right.
And it sizzled into my asshole.
Gooch. Burn
I had a little bit. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't like a fucking M80, like it wasn't like a proper. Because I saw my mate after that. Because I was always going for that's funnier.
A lot. That could have blew up.
I honestly think the worst that could have happened is if it even didn't come out of the hoop. Like if it didn't come out of my arse, it's gonna stay in and singe my arse a bit. I don't think it was like
they blew up though. Have you not seen the video of the guy holding the flare?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't like an M80. It wasn't like a fucking exploder.
But it's just a flare, like with the smoke coming out. It fucking blew up. The guy's fingers went pinging.
Really?
Have you not seen that video?
No.
Man, it's a lot.
Yeah, it does.
It's a zoomed in. I showed it to Roscoe.
Maybe what I did was way more dangerous than I think. Then.
Yeah, God, yeah, you could have lost everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Could have lost everything.
I showed the video of the flare guy to Roscoe, and I've never seen anyone happier. He was like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa!"
You see his fingers go.
You see the fingers go.
Oh,
ping.
that's horrible.
Like it zoomed right in this guy's hand, and it just goes, and you go. At first, you're like, "Whoa, that was a bit fucked up," but then when you watch it, you're like, "Oh my God,
his fingers are
went
off.
Always."
His fingers went every other fucking which way.
Yeah.
So yeah, if I can find it, can we put it
on
the
Patreon?
Maybe pop it on the Patreon. That's a laugh. Get over there for £3. You'll see a firework fire out of this guy's
episode description. You can click the link.
Second question, and I like this question a lot.
Okay.
What is the sexiest experience you've had while out clubbing?
I caught a firework fired from a man's arse in my mouth. Yeah. Sexy experience whilst out clubbing.
Yeah.
I don't think anything sexy has ever happened to me in a club. You used to get the thing where folk would slap your arse and then turn round, and then you turn round and you're like, who was that on the dancey?
Yeah.
Folk loved to slap. Folk would slap the arse and turn round, pretend it wasn't them. That was a big thing in the early 90s.
It really was. But
sexual assault.
But then you don't. But you don't really know who was giving the slappy.
No. It would usually be like a group of girls and they just, and then you would do it back to them.
Yeah. It was
God,
mainly.
No, ideal.
I remember, right, so here's mine. No, but everyone did it, so it was all...
It was kosher.
Days, different days.
It was kosher, baby.
I
wonder if it still goes on. Probably not, because it is assault.
Who knows, though? The kids are randy. I think the kids want a bit of it.
Kids are randy. Jesus, that's one of the worst things I've ever heard.
Kids be randy.
Yeah.
I'm an old man now. I remember when I was out clubbing once, it was... Oh, I'll tell you, fucking... I can't remember where we went now. Was it... It wasn't fucking Peebles.
Peebles?
It can't have been Pete. No, it wasn't Peebles. Sterling. And there's like the fucking 2 clubs in Sterling.
Yes, there is.
And I remember
we
were in the fucking the pub across the street from one of the clubs. It was like my fucking... Would it have been 21st? And I was not scudded, but I was just in my boxers in this pub. Pretty sexy.
Yeah.
This is how crazy it was. This is how good... I'm just sitting there, fucked, just in my pants openly in this pub. Like, and one of my mates went up to like get shots and came back going, yeah, the barman says you need to put your clothes back on. I'm putting all the shots. I go, fair enough. Like, there wasn't your friends in his boxers, so get out. It was go and tell your mate to pop the clothes back on. There's all the shots. Keep it going.
Yeah.
But I do remember, and this is, no one's going to believe this. This is like fucking Stifler at band camp level of fucking this shit didn't happen, and no one's going to believe me. But I remember there was this one lovely lady that I met, and we were having a little winch outside the said club.
Hello.
And then her girlfriend.
Oh, hello.
Came up.
That is sexy.
And she was like, what are you doing? She was like, oh, just fucking remember this guy. It's his 21st birthday. And then she kissed me, and then they kissed, and I was like, this is like
That's
crazy.
Great.
This is
what a great thing.
It was a birthday treat.
Yeah. There's no laughs at the end of this episode, but what a great story. We're all chubbed up. Lovely, lovely stuff. Lovely stuff.
We're all chubbed up.
Yeah. Lovely, lovely stuff.